Yes, people, welcome back to my channel. Romario Webster here. Before we get into today's reaction, please make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know when I drop a video. Let's just get straight into this, man. As you can tell, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I feel a little bit underwhelmed after that, man. 1-1 draw with Chelsea, 10 men. Chelsea, Moises Caicedo getting sent off. I think the build up and all the talk before the game, Caicedo versus Rice, I think that must have just got to his head and he ends up putting in a reckless challenge. But we'll come on to Caicedo's red card. Chelsea get a point, 10 men against top of the league. Many's favourites. They'll probably take that. It's not a bad result considering the context of the game. But let's start with Arsenal. We start the first half. It's a cagey game. Maresca and Arteta are very similar in the way they play. They're very control orientated. They don't like giving the other team too much to go at and giving them too much opportunity, the chance to create chances for their own team. They don't really like doing that. So it was a cagey game. It was a very cagey game. Anthony Taylor was having an impact on the game. 3 yellow cards in the first 15 minutes. And I think that set the tone. It was almost inevitable that a red card would come at some point. Bukayo Saka had a decent start against Cucurella, drawing at least 3 fouls in the first half. So we were there. It wasn't neither Arsenal or Chelsea were doing better. We didn't really threaten much, though, in that first half. Neither did Chelsea. I didn't really feel at risk. It was just more of one of those heated games that have been building up, first versus second, London derby. Everyone knows the history of Arsenal and Chelsea, and yeah, it was just one of them weird openings to a game when no team really wanted to let a chance slide. But then obviously you get the Caicedo red card, and just talking about Moises Caicedo, can I just say I rate Caicedo very highly. There was a point when Arsenal were looking at him in the January transfer window, I think 2 or 3 seasons ago now, might have been 3, and we didn't get him. He stayed at Brighton, moves to Chelsea that following summer, and we get Declan Rice. And the more that I think about it, because I think we bid 75 million for Caicedo, and I think we probably don't sign Declan Rice if we get Caicedo over the line. And I think today you sort of saw why Arsenal might have preferred to not go too high with Caicedo, but went over 100 for Declan Rice, because Caicedo has got them sort of moments in him. He's a hot-headed sort of player. He plays with aggression. He bites into challenges, but that's what makes him so good. Similar to the likes of Sergio Ramos, your Pepe's down the year, Gattuso. They're just aggressive players that sometimes that aggression just goes slightly over. You can think of Christian Romero at Tottenham. Their aggression's what makes them good players, but sometimes it can go the other way. And today it did. He just put in a little bit of a heavy challenge on Marino, and before that there had been a few spats in the midfield between Rice, Zubimendi, Marino, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, and it was just getting heated, and Caicedo lost his head. Definite red card. And at that point, after Caicedo gets sent off, you're thinking, go on, Arsenal. Just go and make this game yours. There's a big opportunity. You're away at your rivals, Chelsea, who could think of nothing better than to stop you winning a league title. They can go on and win the league title themselves. I know a lot of Chelsea fans have said they're not ready, but after what I saw, it's sort of what I believe Chelsea were anyway. It's a good team. It's a young team, but they've got a very good manager in Enzo Maresca. And I just think that was a chance for us against a team that I do rate quite highly, against 10 men, to go on and win the game. And as you all know, we didn't. So we get into the second half, and Chelsea scored pretty much straight away in the first 10 minutes with Chalobah. And they do an Arsenal on Arsenal. They score from the set piece. Great header from Chalobah. Arsenal scored a goal like that against Bayern Munich in the week. So we can't necessarily be... You can't be mad at it, you know. You got it's your own poison sometimes, right? And they done well. 10 men got a goal, and you think they're just going to sit in now, camping and sit on it. But we equalised relatively quick. Saka with some decent play. Probably one of the few good things Saka done in the second half was beat Cucurella, get a crossing, and there's Marino, number 9 himself, gets his head on the ball and draws us level. At that point, you're thinking, come on, boys. Like, 1-1, you've got half an hour to play. After that half an hour, I think Arsenal had another 2 shots in the next 20 minutes, up into the 85th, 90th minute. We had another 2 shots in that half an hour, 20-minute period. I mean, I just don't know what it is. I get it with Arteta. Control is everything. But I think Chelsea had more shots after we equalised than we did. And it's just the sort of thing that I can't get my head around. And yeah, no one else scores. It ends 1-1. We had a few close chances at the end, but nothing where you would say that's a big chance. I wouldn't say we created many big opportunities after that, and it's a shame. It's a shame. And I look at the league table now. That puts us. I believe we're now 4 points ahead of Man City in the league. Let me just have a check on that. Because obviously Man City won their game yesterday, last minute winner. At home to Leeds, which shows this is what I mean. It's a tough league. So we're 5 points. Sorry, 5 points ahead of City. We were 4 points ahead of them before the game. It's not bad, and our gap to Chelsea remains 6. So yeah, I just feel like it's an opportunity missed to keep the gap to Man City, keep it to 7 points, increase the gap over Chelsea to 9 points. I just think it was a big opportunity for us, and we missed it. We missed it, but I'm not going to fault the players. Saliba got injured before the game, so we had we didn't have our classic centre-back partnership of Saliba and Gabriel, which everyone knows is one of the best partnerships in Europe. So I'm going to have a little bit of sympathy with the team within Capia and Mosquera. Capia actually made a little bit of a mistake in the first half, nearly let João Pedro in with a huge chance, but he done well to recover. So the more that I think about it, it's a different back line. You've got 2 new centre-backs in there. You know, you're getting your injured players back. And then Odegaard, Madueke, Gyökeres made his first appearance back off the bench today as well. So you do have to sympathise with the players. They played Tottenham on the weekend, Bayern Munich in the week, and then Chelsea all off the back of it, international break. So I do sympathise with the players a little bit, but part of me just thinks, come on, boys, this is our year. We got to go and get that title. And we've let Man City back in with a sniff. We've given them that little bit of hope. They've claimed 2 points back on us in that race for the title. And it's just frustrating, right? It's just frustrating. But as I mentioned there, Bayern Munich, Tottenham, I didn't manage to get round to doing a review on the Bayern Munich game. Just had a few things going on. But we beat Bayern Munich, beat Tottenham, draw away to Chelsea. If you offered Arsenal fans 7 points, obviously you get the 3 points in the Champions League, so it's slightly different. But if you offered fans 2 wins and a draw, and it was Bayern and Tottenham and a draw away to Chelsea, maybe you take it. Maybe you do. I'm not sure. But after what I just saw, we probably should have taken it. It just feels like a missed opportunity. But moving forward, let's look ahead now, because that game's done. I don't want to think about it too much. We go, we welcome Brentford to the Emirates midweek. There's a load of midweek fixtures in the Premier League. Then we go away to Aston Villa, away to Club Brugge, and then home to Wolves before we go away to Everton on the 20th. And then it's sort of the weird busy Christmas period. But it's a lot of games there. That's 4 league games. I think we got to win all 4. I think we have to beat Brentford, definitely. Have to beat Villa. I don't think Villa are as good as they have been in previous years. Beating Wolves at home, for me, shouldn't even be a question. And we have to beat Everton away. We saw what Newcastle done to Everton yesterday. So the next 4 in the Premier League, for me, you have to win. If we want to go and win this league title, you can get away with an away draw at Chelsea if you go and win your next 4. Go and win them. You're not playing any of the notorious Big Six. There's no real excuse from here. You're getting a few injured players back. Hopefully Saliba's injury is not too serious, but with the likes of Jesus coming back, Gyökeres, Trossard wasn't available today, but Madueke came back on, Odegaard. Hopefully with these players, we can really kick on, man. Hopefully Ben White's got some legs in him, because I think Timber could do with just a little break, just a little bit of a rest, because he's pretty much played every game, 90 minutes this season. So, yeah, it's tough. But I don't want to... It's not a negative... It feels negative. I don't want to be too negative. I'm still there. I'm still confident we can go on and win the league. It's just frustrating. It's annoying. When you go away to Stamford Bridge and you're annoyed you came away with a draw, regardless of 10 men or not. If we lost today, I would have been disappointed, regardless of the context. So it's one of them. I don't want to be too harsh on the boys. But it's been a long week for them. So you do have to sympathise and just have an element of calm. It's just a missed opportunity. We had the chance to extend the lead at the top. We didn't take it. It's fine. You rectify it in your next game. Go, when we play Brentford at the Emirates, go back home and get the 3 points. Go to Aston Villa away, get the 3 points. Wolves at home, 3 points. Everton away, 3 points. That's the mentality now, boys. 3 points going to the new year. If we're still top of the league on the 1st of January and we've got a 4, 5, maybe 6 point gap, I mean, we really can't let it go from there. Surely. But that's it from me. There's not really too much more to say. Yeah, just a missed opportunity. Felt like we should have done better in the game, should have taken more risks, but we didn't, and we moved. Still top of the league. But yeah, that's it from me. Pretty sure, yeah, Wednesday's the game against Brentford, so that will likely be the next time I post a video. Let me just check. Yeah, Wednesday. So make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you next time. Peace.